All right, man. So it's looking as though Christian Wood may sign with the Lakers. Christian Wood is you know, a very good shooting center. He's a very good floor spacing center. He'll provide floor spacing for more room for Brow to operate and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? He'll provide a better, you know, better. He's a better piece than um Gabriel, Winyon Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, like we said in the last one, man, it does not matter. Listen, we're not worried about the regular season and getting to the playoffs, man. We're worried about you know what happens when you meet Big Yo. Like what's going on? He's just gonna push around Christian Wood like he pushed around Anthony Davis. We seen Yoke push around Anthony Davis years ago when they played them in the bubble, man. Back them down from the 3 point line all the way to the basket with the over the shoulder laying. Like we seen him pushing around everybody in sight all series long, man. So if he can just push you around and get to his spot and make an easy bucket, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You think you're just gonna like outshoot them? Can you like you're depending on shooting somebody out of the playoffs? Like, I mean, come on, man. The only the only time you should depend on your shot is if you got the chef on your squad. All right? This is ridiculous. Like I just don't understand. The boys shot 47% from the three. All right? And you're talking about I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. What's going on? Like you guys refuse to get a real a real center out there, and I just don't understand why. You ain't got nobody that can set a hard screen. Nobody. Christian Wood can't. Christian Wood's gonna get hurt too. He's not big enough to play the center every game neither. He just ain't like that. So I mean, look, he gonna get in where he fit in or whatever. But this ain't good enough for no yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Christian Wood to hit a big three like in the playoffs. I don't. What the hell are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Nuggets in the Lakers series, the point margin wasn't very high. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, look, man. If you swing it, the Lakers hit a couple more threes, and the Nuggets hit a couple less threes. You know, it could be 4-0 in the other direction. But is that what you're gonna depend on? Hitting a couple more shots? Listen, it's somewhat dependable. We got better shooters. But what's more dependable, man? Listen, what's more dependable is you know being physical and your way, muscling the ball into the hoop, not finessing the ball into the hoop, man. What are we talking about? Like the only finessing chip getter is the chef, and the chef then bulked up on niggas, man. You're not about to do this playing finesse the whole way. Nah, not the whole way. You ain't got nobody that can punish somebody. Nobody. Like what what what's going on? What is happening? Y'all ain't got y'all you the one big you had. He was producing on a high level, Thomas Bryant, and you traded him when he was having his best games of the season just because you don't want to play big. For what? Because he ain't as good of a shooter as but he was hitting threes on a higher level than Brow. And he could set a hard screen on a nigga, man. Send an elbow at a nigga, man. What the hell? This is crazy, man. You ain't got nobody that Yoke can have trouble with backing down. So you're gonna be forced to come help every time, and he gonna dice you up, cause he a big old playmaker. What is you boys doing? You think you're gonna just outshoot them? They was the best shooting team in the league last year. Come on, like this is crazy. This is crazy work. Like you boys is not Like you're literally not planning for the guy that stomped you in the fucking mud. Like you're not according your game plan to this. Like when you know, eh, and I just can't understand why you ain't got no real replacement for the brow. Still again.